In the early hours of April 18, 2016, a quiet church in Midlothian, Texas, became the scene of a chilling crime that has since captivated and puzzled the nation. Terri "Missy" Bevers, a beloved fitness instructor, was brutally murdered while preparing to lead a boot camp-style workout class at Creekside Church of Christ. The investigation has stretched over years, drawing nationwide attention, but remains unsolved. Today, we'll explore the details of this baffling case, the eerie surveillance footage, and the ongoing search for answers. It was around 5 a.m. when Missy students arrived at the church, only to find their instructor's lifeless body on the floor. She had suffered multiple puncture wounds to her head and chest, injuries believed to have been inflicted by a tool resembling a hammer. Surveillance footage from the church shows a figure moving methodically through the hallways, dressed in what appears to be tactical police gear. The suspect, whose identity remains unknown, was armed with tools and moved slowly, as if searching for something or someone. From the moment the police arrived on the scene, it was clear that this was not a typical break-in. The doors showed signs of forced entry, but there was no evidence of theft. The murder seemed personal, yet Missy Bevers' known associates, family, and friends could not offer any plausible suspects. The killer's behavior, caught on camera, left investigators and the public alike wondering, who would want to kill a devoted wife, mother, and fitness enthusiast in such a calculated, cold-blooded manner? The key piece of evidence in this case is the chilling surveillance footage captured inside the church. The video shows a person dressed in tactical gear, resembling that of a police officer, complete with a helmet, vest, and gloves. The suspect's walk is particularly distinctive, a slow, deliberate gait with feet that appear to turn outward, especially on the right side. This unusual movement has been a focal point for investigators, leading them to consider that the gait might be the result of a temporary condition, injury, or even a deliberate disguise. What's most unsettling about the footage is the suspect's apparent calmness. They are seen methodically opening doors, peering into rooms, and moving without haste or panic. At one point, the suspect even pauses to look directly at the camera, almost as if aware they were being watched. Despite these clear images, the suspect's identity remains a mystery, and the tactical gear obscures any distinguishing features. Several intriguing details emerged early in the investigation that only added to the mystery. A vehicle of interest, described as a 2010 to 2012 Nissan Altima or Infiniti G37, was seen driving slowly around a nearby business before the murder. The driver turned the lights on and off multiple times and parked briefly before leaving the area. Despite efforts to track down the vehicle and its driver, this lead has yet to yield a breakthrough. Another critical piece of evidence was Missy's own firearm, found untouched in her vehicle. This discovery ruled out a possible defensive response from Missy and pointed to the suspect's overwhelming advantage in their ambush. Over 2,000 tips have flooded into the Midlothian Police Department from across the country, many focusing on individuals who have a similar walk or gait as the suspect in the video. But despite the influx of information, none have led to a concrete suspect. Some speculate it was a targeted attack, possibly by someone close to her who knew her schedule and habits. Others suggest the suspect might have been a stranger with a personal vendetta or someone hired to carry out the crime. The tactical gear, while suggesting some level of planning or military background, could also have been an elaborate attempt at misdirection, making the case even more complex. Midlothian Police have continued to keep the investigation active, utilizing advanced forensic techniques and enlisting the help of external agencies. They've presented the case to multiple homicide investigation associations, hoping fresh eyes might uncover new leads. But thus far, no new significant progress has been made. The department emphasizes that public collaboration is crucial, urging anyone with even the smallest piece of information to come forward. One of the most haunting aspects of this case is how ordinary the circumstances were leading up to the crime. Missy Bevers was simply going about her routine, doing what she loved, helping others get fit and healthy, when she encountered her killer. A reminder of how quickly the familiar can turn into the unimaginable. As of today, the murder of Missy Bevers remains one of Texas's most perplexing unsolved cases. The surveillance footage continues to be a focal point of public fascination and fear. It captures not just the image of a killer, but the shadow of a mystery that has yet to be unraveled. For Missy's family, the search for justice is ongoing. They hold on to hope that the right piece of information, no matter how small, will finally bring answers and closure. The Midlothian Police Department's appeal to the public is clear. Someone knows something, and it might be the missing piece that leads to the arrest of Missy Bevers' killer. Until then, the image of that shadowy figure, slowly moving through the church halls, remains burned in the minds of all who follow this case, a silent specter of justice delayed.